What's up, everybody? Today we're going to build an arena bot for Marvel Contest of Champions. This is the second video on this bot. The first video I wasn't in an alliance, so the champs weren't asking for help. So today I'm just going to basically walk you through getting that fifth dot up there so your champs will ask for help and you can get the arena bot going while you're in an alliance. So if you didn't see the first video, in the first video we installed 2 free programs. I'm not going to reinstall them now, but Auto Clicker and ClickMate. And you can get those for free off Google Play. And when you start them up for the first time, they're going to ask you to enable some accessibility options. Just enable them, that's fine. And when you get to the first screen on Auto Clicker, you're going to want to go into Common Settings and make these target dots and the control bar as small as you can. Click through the ad, and then enable multi-target mode. New configuration. And that's going to bring up this overlay where you can move that any way you like. Now get out of that. We'll go into ClickMate. And you're going to want to go into record mode. Now in ClickMate, it's going to bring up this other little overlay control panel. You're going to want to click on the 3 bars and click on options and go to repeat count and set it to 0 for infinity. Now open up Marvel and go into an arena, open up any arena, and bring this control panel over here. Make sure it's not on that green bar. And you could bring this over here. Now what we're going to want to do is add our punches and kicks and our menu buttons. So we're going to press on this plus button, and that's going to bring up the first dot, which is a little hard to see, but that's right here. And that's going to give you number 1. And we're going to put number 1 right in the middle of these 2 champs, roughly by where the stars are. And that's going to be the next fight screen, button when you win a fight and go into the next fight. Second dot is going to go kind of in the middle of all 4 of these champs. And that's going to be the next fight button for if you lose a fight. Third dot, I'm going to put right here on the Find a Match button, and that's also going to double as your SP special button. Fourth dot is going to go right under here, under Red Skull, at about the 3rd number, so at about that 9. And that's going to act as the next screen continue button on the next couple of menu screens. And you got to make sure that it's not going to hit Red Skull and keep tapping on Red Skull when we press the play button. Fifth dot is going to be the Ask for Help button. And I don't know why, but it helps to pull down the champs when adding this button. And that's going to go right above Spider-Man. It's very hard to put that on, but that's going to go right there, right above Spider-Man, where it's not going to hit Spider-Man, but it's going to hit the help button when the help button shows up. So now we're just going to press play and make sure that none of these dots are pressing any buttons that we don't want them to press. If they were in bad spots, they would be clicking on champs, like that. All right, they seem to be in a good spot. So now that we've got our punches and kicks and our buttons done, we're going to want to select champs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press record on ClickMate. Then I'm going to press play and then pause on Auto Clicker, and that's going to act as punches, kicks, and menu buttons. Then I'm going to select the champ. Then I'm going to press play and pause again. Then I'm going to select the champ, play and pause again, select the champ, and then I'm going to press play and I'm going to let it ride out for the next couple menus. And then I'm going to press stop on ClickMate, and the bot's going to be done. So I'm going to press record, play, pause, select the champ, play, pause, and it's okay if you don't get it right the first time. Buttons are hard to get up. So what I'm going to do is just move that 5 button a little bit, press play again, Seems like it's in a good position now. I'm going to put that back. So we'll start over again. So press record. And I'm sorry if my stubby little fingers. And I'm sorry that the game is going crazy and haywire on me. But here we go, bring it back up. And like I said, the buttons are hard to press. So there we go again. And we're just going to start over. I'm going to press record. Select the chant. Play and pause. Select the chant. Play and pause. Select the chant. Play. And let it ride out. Now you only get 30 seconds in the free versions, but that's all you need. And now you can press pause on this, stop on that. You can get rid of this and press play, and your bot is built. Now, like I said, the buttons are a little bit hard and tricky to move around. The phone screens are small and the buttons are small. So if you have any problems, just redo it, switch a button around, move a button a little bit, and you should be good to go. Might not always work the first time. As you saw, I had problems with it, and I've been doing it for a couple months now. Now you're just going to want to let this ride through and do all 3 fights and make sure that all your buttons are in the correct placements and that it asks for help at the end of this. If it doesn't ask for help at the end of this, that number 5 button is just slightly off and you just might not have to move that button a little bit. Now, as far as I could tell, this is the only bot that I found that works on the Android itself. You don't need a PC, you don't need Knox or BlueStacks or any type of Android emulation software. You can run it right on your phone with free programs. And you don't have to pay a subscription charge. $10 a month, $15 a month to any of those other bot subscription services. Now, is it undetectable? It's probably the most undetectable bot there is, but that's not saying that it's not detectable at all. I don't know how Kabam detects bots or cheating, so I can't tell you that it's fully undetectable. You might want to switch up buttons a couple times, maybe add a couple other kicks and punch buttons in places where they're not going to accidentally hit any buttons that you don't want them to hit, and just switch up your button configuration in case Kabam is logging keystrokes or anything weird like that. But basically, that's it. You can run this on your phone with no problems. I don't suggest running it for more than 2 or 3 hours like you would normally run Arena, and that's how you get caught when you use Arena bots for 24 hours straight. You're not going to win tons of resources or champs in the Arena, but you can make a couple milestones. And there you go. It's asking for help. And it's resuming. Sorry that my light went off. But that's about it. Your Arena bot is built, and it might cycle through the macros again, just like that. You guys can make it. You guys might be able to make the bot smarter by doing it a little bit faster, by better button placement. But that's about it. Next videos, I hope to show you guys how to add the button for collecting the shards and the rewards, And maybe in a couple other videos, I'm going to show you guys how to make a complete macro that'll turn the game on straight from the home screen and select arenas like that. And also how to set it up for remotely, so you could just set your phone down at home and turn your arena bot on from anywhere. Well, it looks like both devices are out of juice, so I'll see you guys later. Stay safe, keep your masks on, keep you sanitized, and I'll see you guys later.